We begin with that breaking news. President Trump ordering all Boeing 737 MAX 8 and MAX 9 aircraft out of the air. This after last weekend's deadly crash in Ethiopia.
Here's a live look right now at the website FlightAware with radar showing the remaining 737s in the air. Once the planes land, they will be grounded indefinitely. To be clear, that's the MAX 8s and 9s. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor here now with more on the president's emergency order and the concern about these planes. Alice.
Maurice and Jessica, the U.S. becomes the last country to ground these planes after days of lawmakers calling on the FAA to do so. Many airlines and transportation officials around the world say they want to know more about similarities between Sunday's crash and an earlier one involving the same kind of jet. But now we've learned there's a delay with the black boxes.
Some of those 737 MAX jets that were in the air when the announcement was made now landing. This man got off one at LaGuardia.
I didn't tell my wife that we were going to fly in a MAX 8 because if she knew, she wouldn't have gotten it.
Hopefully they'll very quickly come up with the answer, but until they do, the planes are grounded.
That's what many countries and transportation officials want to know. What caused Sunday's deadly crash of Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302? It's the second deadly accident involving a 737 MAX in 5 months. So the question is there an issue with the plane model itself? But it seems getting closer to that answer is going to take a bit longer. On Sunday, when that plane went down shortly after takeoff, 157 people were killed, including 8 Americans. An airline spokesman said the pilot had reported flight control problems and asked to return. The black box voice and data recorders were recovered, but they have yet to be analyzed. Ethiopian authorities asked Germany to analyze the black boxes since it doesn't have the technology. But a spokesman for Germany's Federal Bureau of Aircraft Accident Investigations says it declined because it lacks the necessary software. The FAA says the decision to temporarily ground Boeing 737 MAX 8 and 9 jets here in the U.S. was, quote, a result of the data gathering process and new evidence collected at the site and analyzed today. Boeing, the plane's maker, issued a statement this afternoon saying, in part, Boeing continues to have full confidence in the safety of the 737 MAX. But it says after consulting with the FAA, NTSB, aviation authorities, and customers around the world, out of an abundance of caution, it recommended the FAA temporarily suspend operations of the global fleet. So what's the impact for U.S. airlines? American and Southwest fly the 737 MAX 8, while United flies the slightly larger MAX 9.
And airlines are now working to rebook customers. The 737 MAX is the 4th plane in U.S. history to be grounded by federal regulators. The last time was back in 2013 when the FAA ordered airlines to temporarily stop flying Boeing 787 due to fire concerns over the plane's batteries.